when it comes to the issue of making proper deep reading more comfortable and better and easier and better for the eyes, I think that is really, really important. Our book is, of course, conforming to the most boring standards in its PDF form, and it's not very readable. We have some interactions, of course, that are cool and useful. But here's a heavy chunk of text. So I've always been interested in layout, coming from a visual kind of arty-farty background, doing all kinds of things with fonts and so on. So I like the idea of text being compressed when it's in its normal presentation, but if you want to dig into it to make it more spatially aware, more free-flowing, a bit of breathing space. You can already see here that in the book we have more line space, but that is a little detail. I then came across visual syntactic formatting while I was studying, and in that case they do something that really analyzes the text, but what I put into Liquid is select text anywhere on your Mac. Keyboard shortcut, I use Command Space, and then I have hidden here as in flow, and it does this, but I've simplified it to the point where it's the default, so Command Space Space, and it does the same thing. What it does is on comma or words like and, or, etc., as you can see here, it does a single break. On period does a full break, and of course this is scrollable. So it's one view of the information. I definitely think this is nice and good. I'm very happy and proud of this. However, there should be a way, of course, to make the whole document, literally press a button or do a gesture when you're reading, for it to stay where you are, but for it to reflow like that. I think that's something we should definitely look at. Along those lines, I'm going to plug my arrow key thing here, because this is a long article. So the whole going up or down arrow key rather than right or left to the next heading, it just works so well. So there's a ton of innovation we can do with plain text reading, and also in the richer dimensions. What's Harold got to say? So it can be argued that sometimes it does too many breaks. What he does here, sounds, feelings like laughter, disagreement, so on, can get too listy and use too much space. But it's definitely something we should keep looking at. All right, thanks.